So lockdown in the UK is being lifted and many SEOs are having to go back into the office again, which has left us all a little bit anxious.
Oh God, I need a haircut, don't I?
Don't worry, no one at the office is going to judge you for your COVID haircut.
Your hair's cute. I like it long. But it'd be cuter short, wouldn't it?
Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Canonical Chronicle, the meme-infused SEO news that stops your rankings from tanking. Thank you so much to Becky Mikos who suggested that we meme Scott Pilgrim versus the world. Also shout out to Martin Jackson last week who said we should do Batman, but we're actually going to keep that one in the pocket so we can do like a Bane version to talk about Black Hat SEO.
You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it.
So if you want us to meme your favourite movie for next week, please leave it in the comments section down below. But in this week's Canonical Chronicle, we will discuss Twitter getting hacked by crypto pirates and Google's response, new AI options inside of Google Ads, Google notifying GMB listings that they're now suspended, and some new smart shopping features in Google advertising. And last but not least, John Muller saying that SEO is not a science. As always, if you want the slide deck that goes along with this week's news, you can download that in the description. But without further ado, let's get into it. This week, someone hacked a bunch of Twitter accounts of prominent people in order to launch a Bitcoin scam. The scam essentially seen prominent accounts including Barack Obama, Elon Musk, and all those sorts of people involved in tweeting out charity donation messages. So literally within minutes, these attackers headbutted their way through hundreds of accounts collecting hundreds of thousands of dollars in Bitcoin. Now, a lot of people are saying it's probably a social engineering job. It can involve like tricking some people at Twitter and their internal team, but it was probably just due to weak passwords.
Password.
Whatever.
Cool.
So if you've ever tried to get any sort of support from Google My Business team, you'll know it's been incredibly brutal to get any help whatsoever from them. But guess what? No, it's still going to be absolutely brutal to get support as they've not actually improved anything to do with their customer service. But they will now email you to tell you if your account has been suspended. Now, the old way Google would suspend GMB accounts was pretty awful.
This is... What? This is boring. Delete.
And the only way you knew if you were suspended is if you suddenly lost a bunch of traffic and a bunch of revenue. But now they'll email to tell you you're suspended.
You got mail.
Dude, this thing claims I have mail.
Sadly, they don't tell you why you're suspended or how to fix it, but at least you now get the heads up to actually work out what's going on. Now, Google Ads have allowed us to create audiences based on behaviour for quite a while now. So, if a group goes to the checkout, we can make a retargeting audience for them. If a group order caramel macchiatos, we can make an audience for them too.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Can I get a caramel macchiato?
But the new thing we can now do is target people that are about to make a purchase in the next 7 days, or target people that are about to churn in the next 7 days. Although this seems like a really small update, it's actually quite a big deal. Because the thing is, the more you know about your audience, the better the targeting can be.
You know this one girl with hair like this?
So, the more I know about you, the better my targeting can be.
Dude, what do you know about Ramona Flowers?
All I know is that she's American.
American.
Okay, so target women in America. That plus Google's new AI churn targeting, winning combination. By now, I really hope that you're subscribed to Google's Search Off the Record podcast with our 3 favourite Google engineers, Martin Split, Gary, Lyle, Eels, a guy called Gary.
I'm Gary.
What you do. And people want you to pronounce your name, or unless you want me to attempt it.
I'm Gary from Google, that's my last name.
And John Muller. I personally get way too excited when a brand new podcast drops.
Oh my gosh!
Okay.
They're on!
So John actually started talking about ranking factors this week. In particular, the guys at Search Engine Journal summarise his thoughts in 2 beautiful bullet points. 1, search is not a science. And 2, things change over time. Now, I love it when Googlers come out and drop a bunch of gems, because I love kind of geeking out on ranking factors.
I want her to geek out on us. She'll geek. She geeks. She has the capacity to geek.
And the thing is, like, what Googlers say actually backs up the advice that our agency give to our clients. I mean, we've all been there, right? You're on the client call, it's the main stakeholder and some junior SEO guy. Junior starts talking and he's talking about DA as a ranking factor and you're like,
this is a nightmare.
And then they ask, well, if DA isn't the be all and end all, then how do you rank a site? And you're like,
That's kind of a big question.
And then you drop in some gems from Google and then order is all restored. Well, that's everything for this week's Canonical Chronicle. Until next time.